The classic yachts are alive and well here in Newport, Rhode Island as we prepare for part one of the New York Yacht Club Race Week at Newport, presented by ROLEX. Hi, I'm Tucker Thompson from T2P TV, and over the next 2 days we celebrate yachting's history as these floating works of art come back to life on the racecourse. And it is a beautiful day here in the top of Narragansett Bay. We're on the starting line and we begin with the classic non-spinnakers. Trevor Fetter's beautiful Black Watch gets the better of the fleet off the line and everybody heads left, upwind. Sailing a boat his grandfather designed, Halsey Hershoff heads the farthest inshore aboard Rugosa. The smaller classic spinnaker yachts are next on the line. Someone definitely jumped the gun. Two boats over early. Class 1 is already heading downwind, and with the fastest rating, it's no surprise to see Black Watch out in front. Jed Pearsall's Chips is the oldest boat in the fleet, and she's still holding her own quite well. The beautiful 12 meters approach the line next. 15 seconds to go. This is where the outgoing tide and momentum come into play. It's Laura to windward, KZ3 to leeward. It looks like Laura gets pushed over the line. Things have gone from bad to worse for Laura. She left head to wind to stop and restart, but not before they've ripped the jib to shreds. With Laura out of the game, the 12 meters head left, upwind. And finally, the S-Class approaches the line, the oldest one-design class in the nation. From 1919 till today, still just as beautiful. The bad news, one boat was over early. The worst news, it wasn't this boat. Poor guys are going back upwind. So 57 cleared themselves for 27. If only it was that easy. Now 27 heads back to the line. After hundreds of years of yachting history, just look at how close the racing is downwind, particularly for the Looters 24. The guy inside is Bell, and he's getting the squeeze play. And for the 6 meters, same story, different boats. And it's the same game in the 12 meters. Almost all 4 boats overlap heading to the leeward mark. It's the 1967 Cup Defender leading Courageous, Laura, New Zealand, and Victory 83 around the leeward mark. New Zealand tries to get their bow in there, no overlap, so Intrepid still has it. (19-20 seconds from the first boat to the last, and the game is on upwind. For all but Class 1, it's a windward leeward, and everyone's on their way back upwind. Almost 100 years and still very close. One design racing in the S-Class. Fred Roy's surprise, the leftmost boat taxed to check in with the fleet. The smallest boats overlap with the biggest as all of them approach the top mark at the same time. Like bringing a knife to the gunfight, the S-Class gets out of the way for the big boys. Intrepid still leads New Zealand's KZ3. Carrying all that momentum around the mark and likely to pass more S-boats as well, it's Courageous, America's Cup former defender, in third. Once the 12 meters have played through, leaving the S-Class to fight it out amongst themselves. And look at that, it's a three-way fight for the front. Well, the 2 boats to the outside may have rounded 1-2 at the top mark, but it's Senator Sheldon Whitehouse and Michael McCaffrey's Osprey who takes the lead here at the bottom. The first class to finish is Class 2, the Classics Spinnaker, and it's Jonathan Lovero's Bell who takes line honors. After sailing a long distance course crisscrossing the bay, we find Blackwatch where we last left her, well out in front of Class 1. And in the 12 meters, after working their way through the entire fleet, Gunther Berman and crew take line honors aboard KZ3 New Zealand. Behind them is a very close battle for second and third. Courageous is to the inside, heading to the line in the boat that just jibed. Victory 83 has a big rip in the spinnaker. Can it hold out to the finish? It looks like the answer is yes. On the first beat, left was the way to go, and it looks like back in Class 1, that is the name of the game again. Rugosa pounds into the seat. It's been 95 years and 4 legs, and Alan Silkin's Firefly takes the win for the S-Class. And finally, Trevor Fetter's Blackwatch will cross the line first for Class 1, and by the looks of it, they've got the fleet on corrected time as well. So from the biggest boats to the smallest, the classic yachts have proven yet again that they're as beautiful today as they ever were. And Narragansett Bay certainly served up some of her very best. There's more classic yacht racing to come as we conclude New York Yacht Club Race Week at Newport, presented by Rolex tomorrow.